Hey guys, so I have another book that I finished lately and I want to review it for you today. And it kind of goes along a little bit with my last iNR in the fact that it is a retelling of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. And that is Prince of Shadows by Rachel Caine. This book is a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, as I mentioned, but it's told from Benvolio's perspective. So it truly is a retelling. You get glimpses of the actual play in there, but for a good amount of the book, it's completely Benvolio's story. It's a whole different character. And you actually get to see what another character truly is like, because, you know, in the original play, she's just kind of like a figment of the imagination, and that character is Rosalind. So Rosalind actually gets to be a real character in The Prince of Shadows, and it makes me happy. I really like the character of Rosalind in this book because she's a strong character, and she would be, if I were to have been placed in this setting, I probably would have ended up being a little bit like Rosalind in the respect of being bookish and, you know, preferring to study rather than tend to my womanly duties as expected to be, you know, having to marry and stuff like that. But it really is such a good book. You get to meet other people like Benvolio's sister, which I don't remember there being a sister for Benvolio. You also get to understand kind of the family system and how that actually works. I don't know if it's ever made clear in the play if Benvolio is older or younger than Romeo, but in Prince of Shadows, Benvolio is older than Romeo, and Romeo is supposed to be the heir to the Montague family fortune, and Benvolio is just kind of an extra. If something happens to Romeo, then it goes to Benvolio. But you get to see the relationship between Benvolio and Romeo is still portrayed as a very, very whiny brat. In my opinion, he just doesn't seem to really understand. Like, there are moments where he seems like he's starting to understand things, but for the most part, he doesn't seem to understand the fact that, you know, he can't have Rosalind. Like, literally, majority of the book, he's complaining about the fact that he loves Rosalind, but he knows he cannot have her, and it's just like, dude, meet Juliet already. But it's a really good book. It's a really enjoyable read. I really liked this way of telling Romeo and Juliet's story, even though it's really more of Benvolio's story. I like the character of Benvolio in this novel as well, so I really like the character of Rosalind in this one. It's just great. And, you know, Friar Lawrence he's an interesting one. Another thing that I found really interesting as far as characters go is Mercutio. I don't remember Mercutio being portrayed as he is portrayed in this book. It definitely takes things for a certain turn, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is that I'm talking about. You're just going to have to read the book to find out for yourself. It definitely adds a twist to the way Mercutio's character goes, and it definitely impacts Benvolio's character. It's just, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure how to describe it. It's just, like I said, I don't remember his character being that way in the play, but it's the way he's portrayed in this book, and it works for the story that's being told here. So, yeah. Check this book out. Go read it. I promise you will not regret it. And I will see you next video. Bye.
But nothing's what